If I was going to take this test again, I would have more time on my preparation for the test. One piece of advice I like to share with students would be manage your time by answering the easy questions first. For those who's going to take the test in the future, don't overthink it. You got it. You worked all year for it. And good luck.
If I was gonna take the test again, I would probably have went to sleep a little bit more earlier because, throughout the test, you kind of get tired reading all the questions and stuff like that, but probably just sleep. One piece of advice I would share with students would probably be just really take your time and read the questions thoroughly and just make sure whatever makes sense to you, choose that, in my opinion. For those who are gonna take the test in the future, eat something, please, because when you're hungry, starving, that's all your mind is going to be about and not the test. So, yeah.
If I was going to take this test again, I would probably sleep and actually eat some food. And also take my time on the test because I had a lot of time left and I just didn't want to do it. So one piece of advice I'll give students is go to bed, because I know y'all just playing games. No, y'all need to study. For those who are taking the test in the future, just go through the test one question at a time. And
if I were to take this test again, one thing I would do is actually read through the passages and stuff and not just browse over it and then click an answer. A piece of advice I would give to other students would be, if you don't know what a word is, look around it. It might hint to what it may mean, and then you'll end up probably getting the right answer. For those who are taking the test, I say is don't overthink the test. It's not crazy hard, so you'll do fine. So don't just stress yourself out.
If I was going to take the test again, I would pace myself. Instead of trying to figure out the harder questions, I would just go easily skip them over, and then after I'm done, I would go back to them. A piece of advice I would give to students is don't overthink. Normally, as long as you read the question correctly, you should be okay, and you're gonna get the right answer. For those taking the test in the future, I would say, to be honest, you got this. Just don't overthink it. Please do not try to think. Don't study last minute. Just don't study last minute. And for studying techniques, just try to skim through the passages if you don't need to read it. That way you have more time. Yeah.
If I was going to take this test again, I would pace myself. Instead of trying to rush through the tougher paragraphs, I would pace myself so I don't get tired out. A piece of advice I would give other students is it's not like a math test to where it's interactive. It's very reading comprehension based, so it's easy to get burned out and get tired. So I would say read through carefully, but don't let yourself get too tired to where you're just reading instead of actually comprehending what you're reading. To those who are taking the test in the future, I would say, like I said, just don't get burned out and make sure you're reading carefully because it's easy to get distracted on this test. So just make sure you're reading carefully.
If I was going to take the test again, I would not overthink, I wouldn't rush, and I would just relax. A piece of advice I would give to the test takers in the future is to read the passages, don't rush, read the questions, and don't overthink. One thing I would tell the students in the future is to just study, read the paragraphs, answer the questions, and just not rush and relax.
If I were to take the English 2 test again, I would probably okay, so I'm an overthinker, so I try to rush with things and then I mess up. So I would definitely recheck. Go do that, please. A piece of advice that I would give to the students, get your sleep. Get your sleep. Do not check that phone before you go to sleep. Go to bed. You need rest. Because who wants to wake up the next day and take a test early in the morning and be irritated? Nobody. Something encouraging for taking the test in the future, I'd say you all are all capable. I've heard from the sophomores and all your test scores. And not even trying to glaze, you are all capable. Y'all have done so many good things. Y'all have paved the way. And all y'all scores have been amazing. So I don't doubt y'all in the slightest. I think you guys are going to do amazing.